Hello, and this is how we make a comic book style in Adobe Illustrator. This is what the final design should look like, or well close to it, but we'll start a brand new one. For reference, I want to show a couple of colors that I have added. Make sure you delete your unwanted colors before you start. So we want to start off by going to the tools, dragging a box out, and I want to put the word boom just to show any example word it works. I recommend any big font that you can use just to see the effect a little better. You want to go to the sun tool that says appearance, and for example, you cannot use characters because it will not work, so I recommend using type the whole time. But you want to underline it and make sure you go to fill, and then you want to delete it because we don't need it. If you try to go to the hamburger and try skipping a step, it will not work, so that's why you have to click on type, click on the hamburgers, and add new fill. Then you want to go to your fill and basically pick any color you want. For instance, I want red, just to show off a little more. So what you do from here is you grab the fill button. You have to drag it from the right side though. By doing this, you can have two different layers to show like a little shadowing. So you want to change the color. Yes, your red gets covered, but that's a good thing because that's how we're able to show the effects working off a little better. After this, you want to make sure that your orange color fill is clicked on, and you go to effects, path, and off path. This one I recommend, since it's so blobby, you want to at least make it at least a -3, just to make it a little smaller, like that. See how it shows the red and the orange now? From here, you want to go to click on the fill, and then you want to go to effect again, and then you want to go to distort and transform, and hit transform again. This would basically make the red have like a little background, like a little effect. This one, it's up to you. You can decide where you want angles and just where you want like the different size, like I'm showing the horizontal and vertical. I like it in this direction just to kind of give it like a little effect. So once you're done with that, you hit OK. From here, you definitely want to have another duplicate, so do what we did the first time by dragging the thing right there, and another one should appear. And since we did the second time, all the same techniques that we used should pop up again. So like our off path, transform, and all that. But this time you want to change to like a dark background color. So I'm going to click this grayish / black like color, and it's going to cover it again, of course, but we're going to fix that soon. For this one, you want to click on off path just to make it a little bigger than the other ones, and it's going to cover the whole thing. But what you do with this is you grab it and drag it under, just like how you do with your layers. You're going to make this as a background layer. Make sure you drag it properly. It's not going to show it being in the background. So once you have these colors set up, you just want to make sure you have everything lined up like you want it to. But for here, I just kind of want to fix a couple of things just to kind of make it look a little cleaner. So you see me going in there, editing a little more how I want my font to be and all that, but I will speed up this process. Now, since we have our 3 colors, we just want to add one little small detail, which is those little dots in the comic book font that you normally get. So what you do is, like you've been doing the first 3 times, is you grab the fill, drag it all the way to the plus. There you go. And then this time you want to go all the way to your tools again. You want to go all the way to window, and you want to look for gradient. Since we have this set up now, what you can do is you can click on the gradient, and it should change the color to the gradient. After this, we should have all of our effects and everything that we still have before. From here, you want to go to your effects window, and you want to go to pixelate and color hue. Basically, this gives you the little dots that you need. So what I did is I did 8 and 15 for the rest of them because I think that fits perfectly. So this is the example I have set already. From here, we have it done, but we're missing the color. So we want to go fix that. You want to go to opacity, and then you want to go to multiply at the top, because this will bring out the orange that we had as well. which brings the little effect all together. We have all of our colors, and then we have the gradient as well. So what you do from here for the final touch is you want to make sure you click on type, because if you don't, it's not going to work. So make sure you click on type, and then you want to go to effect, warp, arch, and then you just want to mess with the settings as much as you want. I just went with a funky looking little boom effect like that. I just kind of messed with it. It can be any way you like. It's a cartoon effect. It's a comic book effect. It can be as goofy as you want it to be. But basically that's the end of the tutorial. Bye.